Remember, guys, this video is for entertainment purposes only. Hey guys, what's going on? Okay, got a TikTok video for you. I don't know exactly what it's going to be about. I haven't watched it all the way through. I just watched about 30 seconds of it. It sounds looks very interesting. So my mother is here again. You guys seem to like the videos she was on before, the Tupac song and the other flat Earth and the other kind of theories, TikTok theories out there. So. All right, you don't know what this one's about, right?
I have no idea, but I hope I don't cry in this one.
Right. So she did cry over the Tupac song, completely unexpected, but that is the reason I showed it to her, because I didn't really know if she would cry or not, but I definitely knew she would have a, heartfelt reaction, since what he was talking about was, very tragic and everything. So.
Well, babies have my heart.
Yeah, and the girl, of course, being molested was
Oh,
a big,
yeah.
awful thing too.
Those were real tears, guys.
Yeah, some people have said she was faking. Well, she's not an actress, so don't think you can cry on sight like they can. So, but anyway, all right, guys. So let's jump into this one. This was like 3 minutes long, I think. So, but I'll pause it here and there. So here we go.
If Satan ruled the world and he had a unified language, what language would everyone speak? That's right, English. Did you know that English is a Germanically derived, occult-influenced language? Why do you think our language is called spelling? Other languages do not derive their vocabulary.
Wait, what?
Spelling. Spells like witchcraft.
Okay, wait a minute.
Want me to start it over?
No.
Well, we will anyway. But just listen. Okay, so follow what he says from the beginning.
If Satan ruled the world and he had a unified language, what language would everyone speak? That's right, English. Did you know that English is a Germanically derived, occult-influenced language?
Occult influence.
Okay, I missed that.
Yeah.
Okay, occult influence.
So now listen to what he says about the spelling, meaning, and everything.
Okay.
All right.
Why do you think our language is called spelling? Other languages do not derive their vocabulary words from witchcraft terms. The words in the English language were crafted by known occultists, like Sir Francis Bacon, whom you may not have heard of, but you probably heard of his secret writing group called the Spear Shakers, or should I say Shakespeare? Yeah, William Shakespeare was not a real person.
No way.
Well, we don't know. Well, how do we know if he was a real person?
Well, he wrote all those.
Somebody says we don't know that. I mean, we have no idea what's real and what's fabricated.
Shakespeare wrote a ton of stuff.
What's your proof of that? That it says his name on books? I mean, that's the only proof we have. We've never seen him or heard from him. I mean, nobody that's living right now has. So let's keep going.
And we know that because the writing styles in his different stories are drastically different. William Shakespeare is responsible for introducing 1,700 words into our vocabulary. William Shakespeare was not a real person. He was a group of individuals ran by Sir Francis Bacon, a known occultist, who had an agenda. He had an agenda to normalize witchcraft into our everyday speech. Speaking of normalizing things, what do you think Hollywood is? Hollywood is the wood that witches and wizards use to craft their wands and staves out of.
Wait a minute. I don't know about all this. He's kind of reaching, it sounds like, a little bit. But wood that wizards and witches craft to.
That's where Hollywood came from.
Let's see what he's saying.
What do you think Hollywood is? Hollywood is the wood that witches and wizards use to craft their wands and staves out of. It's a derivative of Hollywood. Yeah, Hollywood. It's an extension of witchcraft. And to this day, it continues to craft our language even further.
The Hollywood viewing point is marked with a blood drop. And people still think it's a conspiracy. They rub it in our faces literally. Subliminal messages are everywhere. Share this to wake up.
Have you ever seen this? The Hollywood blood drop. It's like sitting over a little mound, or not a mountain, but like a little mound, and it's just a big. It's just a blood drop.
Is it red?
Yeah, it's like a cell. I mean, not a cell, but like, if they prick your finger, then they drop the blood. So a lot of people say that it's a symbol of the blood oath that they made with the devil years ago.
Had you heard of this?
Just very recently. Not, I mean, I heard about it maybe a month ago or so watching these things, and people pass it every day, millions of people. And nobody's ever,
Nobody
questions it. And I've tried to look into it to see what they claim the meaning was. There's really no information about it at all.
I don't know anything.
So, but of course, conspiracy theorists say that it's to symbolize a blood oath, the pricking of your finger like you would if you were taking a blood oath for something.
Yeah, like you cut your
something like
whatever,
that. Yeah, or if you just
blood
prick your finger.
brothers
Yeah, if you just prick your finger and you drop a drop of blood. Yeah. So anyway, that's kind of crazy, but that's really all you'll ever see about the Hollywood blood drop, because nobody really knows what the true meaning is or what they even claim the true meaning of, because it sounds like nobody ever really asked the question about it other than these people trying to bring awareness of, what's going on out there.
Never heard of it.
I haven't either up until just a month or so ago. So let's keep going.
A friend.
And I bet that blood drop is painted with real blood.
Mm.
Hollywood continues, with all the movies and media and songs and things today, to distort our language and to make it even more death-centric. The words in our language are intended to create confusion, hence why the sun in the sky is the same word for the Son of God. Do you not notice that there is a reason for the similarities in words? It's to create confusion between sun worship, which a lot of pagans did, and people that worship the Son of God. Or like the word love, has multiple different words in other languages, but in English, there's only one word for love. It's all created to distort your perspective of the Bible and of God. It's the same reason why all of the cuss words in our language are all towards God, like son of a bee. Why is that even a curse word? Son of a bee? Well, it's because the original terminology would be towards God. Jesus was the Son of God, and those that opposed him would say he's not the Son of God, he's the son of a bee. Or oh my God, or GD, or even using Jesus' name as a curse word. Have you not noticed how much of our curse?
Yes.
So those, of course, are curse words. I don't know about the others. I mean, yeah, using Jesus' name in vain, and of course GD obviously is, but the other ones, I mean, I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think about this, guy. Is he reaching a little far with this? Or, I mean, some of this makes a lot of sense, some of it kind of out there for me at least. So what do you think? The son of a bitch, I mean, that's not saying God. God isn't a woman, so I mean.
Well, bitch is not a woman. Bitch is a female dog.
Okay, yeah, so God isn't that either.
So
I don't see how that's really cursing.
I don't see where that.
Yeah.
But yes, I mean there's things in the Bible that says do not curse.
Okay, but all right, so the cursing though, I mean, this is an invented language, English language, which is every language is, I guess, other than like Hebrew and Aramaic, which is in Jesus' times and everything, which is it's spoken into whoever was walking the earth talking to God, whatever language that may have been in. It definitely wasn't English, guys. But anyway, these are all man-made languages. So who decides what's a bad word and what's not?
Well, one word, okay, like.
I mean, we know GD, of course, is.
A Latin word for, say, shit. Okay, in Latin, that's a bad word, so in English, it's going to be a bad word.
But, I mean, so the thing is, why is that even a bad word, though? I mean, and whoever decided?
Who determined
exactly.
That,
I mean, and whoever determined that we're on a computer, that we're not on a table talking to you. I mean, who came up with all these words anyway?
I don't know.
It's very confusing. So, I mean,
well, all I know is Adam named all the animals. So,
But of course
and
they
why
weren't.
did he
But they were
name 'em
speaking.
who he did?
Guys, I think it was either Hebrew or Aramaic spoken in the first, days of creation and everything, where Adam was talking to God regularly. So, or I mean, who knows? It might not have even been a language like that. It could have been something beyond, since he was actually conversing with God. But all these other languages, I mean, we don't know where they came from. We don't know.
Well,
So we got
and God created the Babel to where everybody started speaking differently.
Yeah. Okay.
So
So he is the one that separated the languages for
yes.
whatever reason, because people were trying to build the tower
Tower of
to
Babel.
reach him.
Yeah,
Right. So he wanted to make sure that could never happen again. So he made different languages so people could never work together to do something like. I think that's the story.
Well, hence English
Right.
from the cults.
Yeah, yeah.
It's believable.
Yeah, anything is basically believable
It's
now to
believable.
me. I mean, the devil isn't stupid, guys. He has a lot of, plans that he, brings forth out there. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Just be careful. But anyway, let's keep going. We got about a minute left.
Curse words are connected to God. We call them cuss words, but they were originally called curse words for a reason. Because to say these
spelling, like witchcraft, cursing.
things brought curses upon yourself and others. Our language is so death-centric. All of the figures of speech are negative. Think about it. The language today: I'm dead. I laughed so hard I died. I died laughing. You're killing me. I would just die. I'm sick. I'm sick of that. Wicked. Like, all of these terms, they're all negative. They're all poisonous. These words are woven into our language, designed to make you curse yourself and others, to give easy access to demons to jump in and influence you. We really all need to practice removing these type of words and this type of language from our normal speech, and not even hearing it, because even hearing it can actually put curses on you. Like the Bible says, blessings and cursings out of the same mouth, this, my brethren, ought not be. If Satan...
So I mean, what are we supposed to say? I mean, how are we supposed to talk? What language are we supposed to talk? I mean, this
Just
stuff
don't use negative
I know, but I mean,
choices. Just make your choices more godly, more praising, more just.
But I mean, again, I just keep going back to the thing, like, how do we know certain words are really supposedly bad to say? I mean, that's my question. I mean, because it's a man-made language, so man made all the words.
But man is from sin.
Right, exactly. So I mean, so why are some words okay and not all of them are bad then? If you're going to look at it that way.
Because some are praising.
Well, yeah, those,
some are negative.
Right, but I mean, like, okay, so the word
so
shit,
why are
damn,
they,
I
don't know.
Exactly.
I can't explain.
Yeah, I mean, if you're like if you're saying something bad about somebody, obviously, whether you're using a so-called curse word or not, then that's not the right thing to say. So, yeah, stuff like that. I'm just talking about the actual so-called curse words. So that's what my question. But yeah, this guy made some very interesting points. I mean,
I loved it.
So it's very, I mean, it could all be an agenda, guys. So, everything has a plan. Satan always has a plan, but, in the end, God has
God's
the last
plan is bigger and better.
The one that'll win in the
end. And
So,
eternal.
So anyway.
Well, Satan, if you follow Satan's plan, that's eternal too, but
yeah,
for the negative, for sure.
So anyway, so that was just a little video there. So guys, let me know what you think. Just drop it in the comments, all right? And just continue to like, share, comment, subscribe, and come join the family. God's Mafia, I'm out.